Here in this video, we're going to discuss how you can choose the right insurance CRM for your agency. Now, we specifically call it an insurance CRM because it is different than any other general use mass market CRM that you have in the marketplace today. Let's face it, the way that we run our insurance agencies is different than the way that most business owners operate their businesses. On top of sales and service, we also have residual income or renewals that we have to stay on top of, and we also have the possibility of claims. It's critical that when you're selecting a customer relationship management tool like a CRM, that you are using one that is going to be specific to the way that you run your business, specific to the way that the industry operates as a whole and what clients expect from you, an insurance agent. Here in this video, we're going to discuss the 5 things every insurance agent should be looking for when selecting an insurance-based CRM. If the CRM doesn't have these 5 things already built into their platform, then perhaps you should evaluate if it's the right CRM to help you grow and maintain your insurance agency. The first thing that your insurance CRM has to have, if it's going to be called a true insurance CRM, is it has to have insurance automation campaigns already built out and ready to use on day one. Let's be honest, you didn't become an insurance agent because you wanted to become some sort of automation wizard. Instead of figuring out how to make this program talk to that program and how to write this email so that your prospects want to buy something from you, you want to focus on the things that matter most in your agency. That's why it's important that any insurance CRM that you choose has these automation campaigns already lined out for you. Everything from cross-selling to task management to lead nurturing, X dates, everything that's going to help you do your job better, sell more policies. If your insurance CRM doesn't have these campaigns already lined out for you on email and text and task management, then perhaps you need to choose a different insurance CRM. The second thing that your insurance CRM has to have is built-in native SMS and MMS text messaging. This is for regular text messages and multimedia text messages like pictures or videos. If you have to install third-party software or deal with another company outside of your CRM in order to make text messages work, then that's not the way that you need to be operating your insurance agency. You need a seamless approach, one that has all of this already built in. The name of the game is simplicity, and whatever we can do to simplify our workflows, to make our jobs and our tasks easier, that's what we need to focus on. Your CRM has to have text messaging already built in so that you can create automation campaigns with text messaging, or if you want to just do one-off text broadcast or one-on-one texting to your clients or prospects, it should have that functionality already built in. Text messaging is how most people want to communicate, and if your customer relationship management tool, a CRM, doesn't have text messaging built in, then perhaps you need to find a different insurance CRM. The third thing that your insurance CRM has to have in place, if it's going to be called a true insurance CRM, is Eno Protection. You have to be protected from potential Eno losses. This means you have to have proper document storage, note storage. Everything has to be documented, time-stamped. Every communication, every email, every text message, every document, it has to be there in a way that can't be altered, can't be changed, deleted, or edited. Everything needs to be there so that in the event that you're called to provide proof or documentation that a conversation happened or a he said, she said type environment, you have the proper proof to back up everything that you've ever said and everything you've ever done to that client. Here's an example. Let's say you're being sued because somebody had a large loss and they're saying you didn't offer them the umbrella. Well, with an automation campaign that goes out to sell the umbrella, you can then have documentation and proof that every text message, every email solicitation that you ever provided to that client was sent and received by the individual, and they chose not to take on the coverage. It's important that you protect yourself as an insurance agent with a CRM system that's going to allow you to have proper documentation and proof in the event of an E&O loss. The fourth thing that every insurance CRM has to provide, if it's going to be called a true insurance CRM, is it has to provide pipelines and workflows for the entire agency. This is a big differentiator between an insurance CRM and a regular CRM, is that the way that we do our business, we have sales, we have service, we have claims, and we have renewals. We have an entire customer journey from prospect to close customer to the renewal and everything that happens in between. You have to have a system that's going to allow your entire staff, your entire team to work and operate within that system so that the entire agency can have the relationship with the customer. This means that when you are selling insurance, insurance, you have a new lead campaign and a new lead pipeline for sales that's going to track the entire sales process from lead to appointment to quote ready to quote sent to won or to lost. The fifth thing that your insurance CRM has to have, if it's to be considered an insurance CRM, is it has to have the ability to connect to third-party insurance agent who is already using a platform like Zapier to connect to other platforms, then your insurance CRM should not be the exception to that rule. You should be able to connect it to any third-party program like Slack or Microsoft Teams or Google Docs or whatever it is that's available on the Zapier platform, and you should be able to make the two programs work in harmony. Now, regardless if you're just doing some basic research on insurance CRMs or whether or not you're just comparing and contrasting different insurance CRM companies, I want to invite you to take a look at the description down below where we've put some resources out for you. They're going to help make that decision process for you a lot more simple. We invite you to go through that and reach out with any questions that you might have. It's important that you choose an insurance CRM that's going to help you grow your agency. In today's day and age, it's important that we leverage technology in a way that's going to allow us to connect with our clients, to build better relationships with those clients. So I want to encourage you to go through the description, find the resources that are going to help you make that decision more clear for you. If you have any questions, leave a comment down below. We'd love to answer them for you.